how we're gonna record today. What's up, people?
Hi.
My beard is the same look as my it's my hat, kind of. Wow. There
Salt
she
and
is.
peppery. Hi. Ooh, everybody's coming out. Come on.
I don't think he sees us.
I don't either. That's what I'm saying.
Come on. That's right. I just digged up my nose.
Don't do it.
I didn't get anything though. I had an itch. I don't have no.
I didn't get anything.
I didn't get anything. I didn't have any burgers.
I didn't have any gold to do for.
I didn't have any brown, green stuff.
That's nasty. Let's move on.
You love it. She eats mine.
That's so nasty.
She loves them. We at Walmart, y'all. We got to get a couple of fruit items.
We missed the farmer's market. They closed at noon today. We didn't know. They have winter hours now. They close at noon. So we missed it.
Yeah, we slow bums. Up in this Walmart getting some fruit. I'm back on my 10-day smoothie kick. You think we need that? We just gotta get like 3 items.
I don't want to carry it.
Huh?
I don't want to carry anything.
Why that lady was looking at me like I smell? Because I was going like this. I don't smell.
Maybe she thought you were recording her.
No, it's looking at me.
She doesn't know that. You want me to do ginger ale?
Oh, something smells good right here, boy.
No juice, no ginger ale.
Wow, that smells fantastic. That's what happens when you're hungry.
You get... Oh, never mind.
We're staying together. We don't need to split up to do anything.
Okay.
We need apples, though.
Get a whole bag.
So get a bag. Need this more?
No, just one bag. For now.
She's just getting a bag. Just getting a bag. I can't even show them.
What?
I don't know. I'm being weird with the camera today. For some reason. I need bananas. Well, I need 6 bananas, but
Just for the week. I'm not eating any bananas.
yeah, but I need them. I need the bananas, y'all. I thought we was for fruit only. We're not gonna use nothing for that. Both. Gotta get some kale and I gotta get spinach. Doing this 10-day again. Trying to lose that 15 pounds, y'all. Trying to get down to like 200 pounds. I gotta eat all that. Just us vlogging about what we're doing in Walmart. He's over there screaming.
Oh, we need grapes.
So, they don't have the grapes that I actually want, but yeah, it's alright. That's fine. What you get? Oh my God, you getting that weird fruit again?
Rambutan.
You forgot I had one of those?
Rambutan.
I had one of those, you don't remember? I bought one from Fresh Market, yeah. I bought one.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Sweet and juicy.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, I wouldn't sit there and purchase them and it'd be a normal thing, but yeah, I had that already.
Cranberries, blueberries, and peanuts.
You know, we're doing more than we should be doing.
Are we though?
I thought we was only here for some fruit and get up out of here.
Barbecue snack.
My wife's supposed to be doing a challenge with me, but she's looking at nuts.
I'm having one meal a day.
Oh, I'm not doing a meal a day, y'all. I'm doing smoothies only.
I'm doing the modified.
I don't know if it's modified. You have like 2 or 3 different ways you can do it, right?
Yeah, the 10-day smoothie.
Okay.
She says you can do add nuts in, hard-boiled eggs if you need some kind of food.
Nuts I can see, but the hard-boiled egg, no.
Yeah, but no mayo and all that stuff. Just a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah, I can.
And also,
Hard-boiled egg probably not for me.
you can also do 2 smoothies and a meal.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do, since I only eat twice a day, I'm gonna do 1 smoothie and 1 meal.
That and that has to really depend. You got to be really strict on your 1 meal.
I know. She gives you a list of foods you can eat for the meal.
I don't need to see that. Straight smoothies. My arms get tired so fast. We doing the ugly sweater thing, right? We got to do that soon.
You ain't doing no ugly sweater.
Huh?
Just like 2 weeks before Christmas.
So what? Why we can't do that?
I'm not buying it.
Why not?
Waste of money.
Man, you're a spoiled sport.
We should have been got this sweater.
Wow, you're a spoiled sport.
I don't
You,
pay $30 to $50 for a sweater.
we in Walmart. They only like 15. What do you mean $30? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
That's exactly what I mean. All right,
Yeah,
so look.
we can do 2 sweaters for $30, $40. Not $30 each. You know what I mean? Doesn't. You've been
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
you've been fighting me on everything lately. You know
Oh,
that?
really?
Yeah, you.
How so?
Well, you didn't want to do the game that I said because my coworkers watched that, and now I ain't buying no Christmas sweaters. Like you fighting me on all ideas now.
Well, first of all, I think that game was inappropriate.
That's the good part about it.
No.
And we're not gonna tell y'all because we may do it anyway. Well, you wanted to do lick my body challenge.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did. She wanted to do the lick my body
No,
challenge.
I did not.
All of a sudden, all of a sudden, she's too much of a lady.
All of a sudden, huh?
She's too much of a lady.
All of a sudden.
She was never a lady.
I think that's it.
I know that's it.
So if you know, look.
We was only supposed to be here for 4 items. We ended up getting a hell of a lot more than
Not a
that.
hell of a lot more. We needed toilet paper.
Ain't no toilet paper.
We needed tissue for my nose.
And I still see you looking. She's still looking for stuff, y'all. Even though we were supposed to be here for 4 stuff. Well, what was you just doing over there? That's right.
I do want to look at the protein powders though.
Why don't you finish the crap we got?
I don't like it.
So what? Deal with it. Deal with it.
Alright, then I need to get peanut butter.
That's why you gonna buy something that you already have. You just gotta do something to try to alter the taste of it.
Alright.
It's always weird when you record in public when everybody look at you so weird. Nobody recording y'all, just recording us.
They don't know.
They be staring at you like, what are you doing? I don't want to be on there. But no one's recording. We
You want to
recording
stand here for a
ourselves.
minute while I
You have no clue where it's at, do you?
Well, I have to go over there to get more almond milk.
What happened to you saying, I don't like backtracking?
I don't.
But you're doing it now.
Stand here. So I guess I have to go to Fresh Market for the for the other thing. That's so funny. That baby doll's peeking out.
Come on. Let's play peekaboo with it, yo.
Peekaboo.
Alright, we about to head out of Walmart. Alright, you guys don't need a ride no more.
Oh, it's still running?
Uh-huh. I was in Walmart, I had like 12 dirty looks.
Yeah, because they don't know what they're doing.
People should be used to bloggers by now. Guess
That's in
not.
a predominantly white area where we're at. There's like population of black people, 2.
That's not true. It's more than 2 up here. But I understand.
Yeah, just like one of my friends, I got stopped by the police in this town once. He followed me for quite a while first, and I just started making some random turns just to see if he would do the same turns, and he did because he was following me. So I told my coworker the story the next day. She lives in this town, and she said it's because we don't have a lot of black people in our town. He was probably just like trying to intimidate you or whatever. She said she doesn't even know. She lived in this town her whole life. She didn't go to school with any black people or anything. So even her kids now who are in high school don't have any black friends because that's not who they go to school with. So that's just how the town is, unfortunately.
Well, I've seen quite a few black folks up here, and I just started coming up here. So
Well, that was like 4 years ago that happened, so there could be more black people
times
now.
has changed because I
Yeah.
see quite. We was in there, and I saw about 3, 4, 5, maybe
3, 4, 5?
about 8, 9, 10 black folk. What was that topic we was talking about again?
Not basically letting people be who they are and treating them accordingly.
Yeah.
So
Because we have our ways, y'all. When we want somebody not to be that way, we try to fix them, as we say. We're going to fix them, or we're going to change them. You know what I mean?
and people do it all the time, whether it's friends, family, even just strangers on the internet,
or
we're always forcing our
husband and
opinion.
wife as well.
We're always forcing our opinion and not letting people just be who they are. Sure, it's okay to have. I'm going to turn my phone on silent. Sure, it's okay to share opinions. That's what conversation is all about. But when you get into the point of keep hammering home your opinion, that's you trying to change somebody. That's you trying to convince them that your way is the only way or the right way or the better way. So that's when it starts getting into an argument or a heated discussion.
Yeah, is it
because
a better
now,
way? No, I was just saying, is it a better way?
Because now, you've already stated your opinion and why you believe the way you believe that, and now you're getting mad because the person's not agreeing with your opinion.
Because you want to do.
You want them to do what you do, or be who you want them to be.
Yeah.
And I learned that with my sister, and I probably talked about this before. Like,
oh, she watched the video, so
I'm okay with that.
Look out.
she knows. She and I have spoken about this briefly before. That she and I used to have so much conflict because we're a family, and I thought that she should behave a certain way within the family, and it's not for me to decide how she should act. What's in the road? It's not for me. Is it a tire?
I have a very scary wife, yo.
Well, if you roll over that, there's gonna be a problem. Why don't I move it?
Well, that's a pipe.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Why don't you show the people?
The big pipe?
Yeah, sure.
I don't want to move that.
Well, that's what you about to do.
I mean, you can pick it up.
It's only a box. Show them what you're moving out the road.
What?
She looked like she kicked a big old tinfoil out of a robot that
But
big.
it's big.
She didn't want to touch it with her hands.
I didn't want to pick it up. No.
That's all that was, y'all.
I didn't want to I need a tetanus shot for that.
I have a very scary wife, yo.
I'm not that scary.
Quite a bit.
But so anyway, you want people to do what you want them to do, and I feel like she's not present enough in our family. We have family events. She doesn't come. There's always a reason or an excuse why she can't come.
And my family can say that about us because we don't come enough. But we're working on it, though. We're working on it.
Yeah, the last year we've been doing really good about that. But there's always a reason why she can't come, or she's always in her feelings about something, and it would piss me off because I'm like, you're saying that you're not comfortable, but how are you ever going to be comfortable if you're never involved, you're never present? You're saying, oh, me and my brothers have a lot of inside jokes and stuff, but you're never going to be a part of those inside jokes if you're never there to make the memories to be a part of them. So I used to get really mad about that, and now I don't anymore, because she's being who she is. And, you know, if she's missing out on things, it's not my problem to worry about it. If she's uncomfortable, I've done all I can to make her feel comfortable. There's nothing I can do about that. She has to want it for herself, and I can't get mad at her anymore. I just, now when she says she's not showing up or not coming, I just wish her well and move on.
And not to cut you off, but how did we come up with how did this conversation come up with us?
We were talking about our jobs and coworkers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just being, you know, getting into conflict, because that's where a lot of conflict comes from. Not hearing the other person, wanting them to be who you want them to be, wanting them to react to things the way you want them to react to things. And we're not all going to react or behave or feel the same things, because we all have different backgrounds. Even me and my three brothers, we all grew up, the four of us, in the same house together. And we have 4 different opinions and reactions and feelings about different things. So, about the same situation.
And this one to say she's right.
That's not true.
I'm just joking, babe.
Yeah.
But I'm not. No, I'm joking.
That's not true. A lot of people in my family do think that I have a need to be right, but I really don't. Like, I can admit when I'm wrong.
I know you.
I feel like you're more right than I am a lot of the time.
I know you're not that way, but it does feel like that sometimes, Lovey, that you need to be right. It's not a lot, but it does, and I think you just fight it. But I think you need to realize that there are occasions that you do need to be right.
I don't think it's a need to be right. It's a need to be heard, because I feel like people don't hear me and don't acknowledge what I'm saying or respect what I'm saying. So
I think people hear you. I think people hear everything you say. I think that's more have something to do with you. And I think that's your personality and your heart and your feelings, that you feel like you're not being heard, not what people are doing around you. Because if people weren't hearing you, a lot of people recite things that you say, and half the times you don't remember. And I think it's more. I think it's more you. And I think that's more of an inside personal thing than it does with other people, because a lot of people recite things that you said, including your family. I think that's more you than anybody else, and you just don't realize it because you forget a lot.
That's possible.
But yeah, that's how we came about the conversation, y'all. We didn't want to get too heavy or too serious with it. It's just what we was talking about, and you're like, you know what? Because, you know, people at work, everybody got a different personality. Everybody got this, and then when people get on your nerves, it's like, okay, you shouldn't lash out this person because you feel as though that person did it wrong, because everybody don't have the same personality.
Right. So
you have to figure out how you, as an individual, can not per se get along with them, but coexist with the person. Because you're not going to get along with everybody, but I believe you should try to coexist with everybody.
Yeah.
Without the tension as well. But that's where your attitude has to be minimized, and that person can have all the attitude they want, because they can go home and be stanky, but when you go home, you're fine.
I think it comes all down to, like, checking your pride, being humble, you know, because somebody who's not prideful and someone who is humble doesn't have that need to be right, or even need to be heard, I would say, because you can say what you said.
Yeah, but that's hard, dude.
And then, yeah, I know.
Straight hard.
I'm not saying it's easy, but you can say what you said, and then, you know, if people are not hearing you, you can say, or whatever, and keep on moving.
Yeah.
But most people can't do that. But that is something that I'm practicing, and I actually did it recently. I won't go into the details, but that's something I did this past week when someone was over-explaining, and I'm just like, you know what? Okay. And I just moved on. And it felt so good. At first it was hard. It was very uncomfortable for me to do that, because I let people explain to their heart's content.
Because she does it.
And they kept going on, and I'm just like, okay. And then just stopped the whole situation. I'm just like, wow.
See, when I do that stuff,
powerful.
I
loved it.
When I do that stuff, it's expected of me, because that's the way I've been for the longest time. But when she does it, people expect
me to listen all damn day.
Listen to all day, all the time, regardless of who it is. And I told her, you know, you got to stop that, especially when you've been talking about the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You got to move on eventually. And that's the problem. None of us want to move on. that she's guilty of it, I'm guilty of it, everybody's guilty of it, but you have to move on eventually.
Yeah.
And then when, you know, that's what professionals are for. If you need to talk to somebody, don't get me wrong, you can talk to me, but when we talked about the same subject for 5 years,
like, what are you doing to correct the problem? Like, why are we still talking about this?
Stop talking to me about the same thing, and it's happened 5 years ago. First 2-3 years, I got you, homie, but once you talking to me that 4th year to that 5th year, I'm about to put my headphones on, drying your ass out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were just getting in that discussion, y'all, because it was, you know, it was a deep conversation with me and the wife early, and we just want to share. That's all, you know. You know, some people got their ways, and you try to persuade them to do the right thing, and guess what? You just gotta, like I was telling my wife, you have to learn how to stop preaching and just learn how to help.
Lamar's calling.
And there's a fine line there. He can wait.
Well,
he can wait. And we're gonna sign off because we having a family activity later on, guys.
So there's my dad's 70th birthday.
Yeah, I'll record some of that. Hopefully, we have other YouTubers. Hopefully, they record some of it too. But we're gonna check y'all at a later time. And we the Graysons, and we are out.
Bye.
Peace.